Coach have been really positive and trying to teach us and staying patient with us. They know we, have to learn a lot of new stuff, and they've been great. They've been really patient with us and trying to get us better every day.
I think we've grown because Coach Tingle came and we thought beforehand we was playing defense pretty well, but he's been breaking everything down to the fundamentals of where you're supposed to be, how to set your feet. And a player like me, we didn't really go over that in the past. We didn't really go over the little details. So he's been bringing a lot of fundamentals to the table, which has brought the team as a whole defensively up. So it's been good so far.
And that, it sounds like, in Coach Tinkle's philosophy, if you don't defend, you don't play, no matter what you can do at the other end. Right?
Exactly. That's what he's been saying. So that's bringing everybody intensity level up. So everybody wants to play. So that's going to only bring the defense up. So that's what we've been doing.
It's been a lot of excitement. They came in with a lot of excitement, a lot of encouragement to the players. So we've been riding that chain reaction of excitement and just been really working hard. So everyone's just excited to get out there and play for the new coach staff, play for each other. So it's going to be a good year this year.
I can't wait till November 7th. We've been working really hard since day one, really improving, and I just can't wait to get on the court and show everybody we ready to play.
Of course, we're going to be the underdogs this season, but that's a good thing. We don't have any expectations, so we know that as a team. So we're just trying to pick it up and show everybody, open people's eyes, surprise a lot of people this season. So we're just going to play hard, and hopefully it takes us somewhere.
We play in-your-face defense. We play fundamentally sound on both ends, sharing the ball, and we lay it all on the line. Our biggest compliment as a staff in our programs before coming here were how hard our guys play. And we'd have people call us in the offseason, what do you do to get your guys to play so hard? And so those are the things we need to institute in year one, and we're confident down the road that'll translate over to more wins. Over the course of time, we've seen guys improve individually. Ability to catch the ball, pass the ball, shoot the ball. And then now that we've come together more as a team, we're starting to see the team get better defensively and offensively. So we've definitely seen improvement, which is a good thing. But we haven't faced any opponents yet. And so I think with our guys wanting to have success, chomping at the bit to have success, us trying to tell them to be patient, that we need to do A, B, and C before we can get to, that success. Once the games come and maybe we lose a couple, we've got to make sure they stay on page with us. And that's where our character will really kind of be identified. So we're telling them to stay patient, that we may take some on the chin, but we're going to come back here and get to work every day so that we can keep our eye on the prize, which is somewhere down the road.
What's maybe the personality of these players that you have?
Well, right now, we're not selfish, but we're not a cohesive unit either. So we've got to develop is in our best years, we had teams that, as a group, boy, we were impenetrable. You couldn't get through. And so that's what we're going to have to get these guys to get to that point where we may have varying degrees of talent and depth and not be at the level of some other schools that we play, but we've got to become a tight-knit unit because that's what's going to give us the best chance to win. And so that personality is, the guys are working hard, but you can tell they're still trying to figure some things out from time to time, and we need to get to where we've almost got blinders on and we're just looking at what's right here and now in front of us.
Upstairs, you talked about you're not really necessarily going to put wins and losses. Obviously, you're in the business of winning, but year one, that's really maybe not as important as kind of establishing what you want to do. Is that your main goal, to kind of get these guys tight-knit, to buy in?
Yes. Yeah, to become a disciplined, energetic, hard-working group that understands the importance of the fundamental things on the court at both ends and really puts the Beaver name at first and foremost above any individual stuff. And you see programs that don't have the success they're expected to. It's because they're either not on page or they're too individualistic and there's not any discipline. And we've got to make sure that's not a problem here moving forward. And I think the sooner we can get to that point, albeit we don't have a ton of depth, we'll be able to surprise some people this season. And then we add to the mix moving forward, and I think the rest will all take care of itself.
I asked a couple of the guys just to kind of describe who you are as a coach and who you are as a person. And Langston said that you're energetic, your kids keep you young, you're very relatable. How would you describe yourself as a person and as a coach?
Gosh, you know, I don't know if I can say father figure. I don't know if I'm that old.
That was used.
Really? Well, tell me who that is, and I'll make them run a little extra. No, I know that our entire staff, we're examples to these guys, and if we preach one thing and we live another, then there's not going to be any credibility. So we're demanding discipline and hard work. They see the passion, you know, and that's maybe one thing earlier you mentioned. What we need to develop passion is something, because we're very passionate about our opportunity here and the way we go about our business. And but you know, I'm firm. I'm kind of an old school guy, but we're fair and consistent, like I mentioned upstairs. And these guys know we care about them. The dedication we show, the hours we put in, the amount of time we're here for them out on the court, the fact that we are demanding, we're not ignoring some of the things that maybe, you know, they've had ignored in their life in the past, and we're holding them accountable, and they appreciate that. So I think they're excited, and they got to get used to my sense of humor and my sarcasm and this, that, and the other, but so far so good. They've been very attentive, and they're working hard.